Okay. Hello? 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 Hi! Hi! Hi, Stratos. I'm trying to, like, make this, like, a sticker. Like, make it look like a sticker. So that I can print it. Yay! I feel like doing this, like, kind of detracts from the center of his head, though. Ooh. Kind of looks like his hair is like a little shorter or like slicked back during, like, for this design. Like, you can actually see his ears. Also, I think the music's a little too loud here. Ember keeps trying to chew my mom's phone charger. Oh no! No, Ember, no! That's a little dangerous, buddy. I wouldn't mess with that. Maybe it'd be better if it's more like this instead of around. I can make this into an enamel pin too, now that I think about it. That would be cool. I've never made an enamel pin before. Make this hand just a little bit bigger. No. It's fine as it is. Ooh. Literally, oh my god, I saw that like Esper like the other like earlier this morning. That's it's literally it's my little guy. That's my little guy. Dude, legitimately, the Esper plushie that I have on my desk at work gives me so much serotonin when I look at it, which I need because my work is very sad. He's so cute. Yeah, he's just a little retail guy. He's just a little food service guy. He's got a little job too, instead of the fat fuck that sleeps on my desk. Now the question here is, do I want to like do like what kind of rendering do I want to do? Do I want to do like a hyper realistic sort of rendering like I used to, or just normal? Guys, I am so freaking cold right now. It is so freaking cold in my room. I'm like bundled up in like a long sleeve shirt and a blanket and long pants, and I'm still cold. Bro, I might need to go grab some socks actually. I am so cold. Why is it so cold in here? Me when it's cold. Hi, Link. Hello. Unfortunately, we can't find the best viewers here. I'm like not usually like I'm a cold weather person, but it is like cold in here. I don't think the heat is on. Hey man, I just want to say it makes me uncomfortable when you say things like that to me every time I come in. I just wanted to set up those boundaries. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, Stratos, you should respect his boundaries. Lol, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Why are my friends like the funniest people on earth? Shadows, that doesn't sound like you're respecting his boundaries very much. That sounds like you're getting defensive. Well, actually, maybe I should let people know that I'm streaming. Maybe I should. Maybe I should make a message about that in the 100-line server. Hold on. He's the birthday boy. He's the birthday boy. I don't know where my pen went. Hold on, one second. Okay. Okay, we're good. It just went under my tablet. I was like feeling around under there and I couldn't find it. I can't find them, it's only soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I don't think you can really see much of his little vest thing. I'll try and add it. Oh, maybe I should put on 100-line music instead of Muir. Hold on. 1 second. Pardon. It's kind of loud. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's still kind of loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Dude, why is it so fucking cold in here? I'm dying. I'm freezing to death. Guys, should we give him like just a little smidge of skin that you can see on his wrist, like a Victorian maiden? What do you think? I think we should. I think we should give it to him. Because I'm a pervert. It's because I'm a pervert. But I'm gonna make the glove just a little longer. It's a little bit more hidden. It's very important to me. You want one of those iced out watches? Well, he's already... Okay, so let me pull up the illustration. He's already doing like the that one pose that people do, like what is this? What is this? You see what I mean? Like the... I think we should give it to him. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. He's such a little... I don't know what to say. He looks so kickable. Oh my god. Are you guys ready for the most amazing, like, 100-line soundtrack ever? I just realized the blue on his vest kind of matches his eyes. Except his eyes are a little bit more blurful. Blurple. He looks so kickable. Like I could kick him. Except I wouldn't be able to because he's like 6 feet tall and fucking shredded. I would get my ass beat in so quickly. It would be comedic how fast that would happen. The 100-line power scaling is really funny because no matter what Eito does, he's always going to be not as good as Takumi for story reasons. It's really funny. What did you think I said? Pause. What did you think I said? This is very important information that I need to know. No, resume? No, we're pausing. We're pausing. We need to know what you said. Please share with the class. And for the record, whatever you thought I said was probably correct because, you haven't already made the chat awkward once. Stratos, have I shown you the Eito body pillow I have? He's quite large, by the way. I don't think viewers are supposed to speak to each other. Why are my friends the funniest people in the world? Yeah, I saw your post on Twitter. Awesome. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you again because it's very important that we mention this. Hold on, let me find him again. And this is gonna show up in the VOD, by the way. It's gonna be great. So when I make a speed paint of this, it's gonna show up Eito body pillow jump scare. Look at my guy. Anyway, now it's gone. Ooh. Yes, the body pillow. There it is. There it was. It's so comfortable too. Like I'd never realized how like in what squalor I lived in before I had Eito body pillow in terms of like my sleep posture. I feel so refreshed when I wake up now because I'm like actually sleeping in not like the Family Guy death pose. No longer. I bought it as a joke, by the way. I didn't mean for this to happen, but goddamn, he's comfy. Now I just unironically sleep with the body pillow, like the pervert weeb I am. No, I'm being 100% serious when I say that. Because I've never owned a body pillow before. Like, so there it goes. My first body pillow is of this literally nice guy. That thinks that all of humanity is like ugly, disgusting monsters. Can you imagine though? I just start amassing this like horde of body pillows. Like, where would I put them? They're so big. I mean, they don't have to be 6 feet tall, but like, I'm just saying. Can you imagine, like, the crazy fucking body pillow lineup I would have, though? Like, we would have, like, Eito Aotsuki, like, along with Alder and Getsus Pokemon. Like, that's a pretty wide gap there. Who is this we? I'm sorry, I just mean it's me. It's just me. You wouldn't have that body pillow because I would hoard every single one of them, actually. Yeah, sorry, I'm a non-sharing Yume. Like a non-sharing Yume shipper. That's a self-shipper, by the way. By the way, I find that to be one of the most bizarre things that fandom has cooked up, like non-sharing Yume shippers, because that character is not yours. Like, other people can like the character that you like, and then they're like getting really angry about people like not making fan art of their self-insert with this character. I'm like, what are you doing? That is one of the most entitled things I've ever heard. Like, if you want fan art of your OC, like, self-insert with your favorite character, you should either draw it yourself or commission someone to draw it for you. I'm just saying. You shouldn't be demanding people make fan art of your self-ship. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but it's just very odd to me. And I'm not saying you can't self-ship. That's fine. It's just within reason, man. Like, don't expect people to be like making fan art of your ship. And don't expect people to like give you free labor. Yeah, Stratos, I want you to like have this fan art of me and Alder kissing on my desk by like 5 p.m. I'm sorry, not me. I meant Hako. Hako and Alder. Fandom has like devolved into what some of the most ridiculous like garbage discourse I've ever seen, and it all happened like when the Voltron fandom like happened. It's bizarre how that one fandom was like the antichrist that caused everything to go down the shitter. Wait, Shroud does commissions, Pog? No, he just works for me and does free labor for me. He doesn't do commissions. Okay, I'll get right on it. Depends on what your budget is. Well, the budget is free, so... Unironically, though, I think it would be really cool to see what Stratos would draw. If he was given a pencil and free reign to do whatever the fuck he wanted. I think he would draw, like, I don't know, buttons. And I think that would be really cute. Buttons. Dude, okay, so I was over at my mom's house for a while, like, last week, right? And this weekend. And I was hanging out with the dogs. And Mocha has developed, like, insane, like, hyper-dependence on people. And she just does not want to leave your side. Like, she will be hogging, like, 3/4 of the bed whenever she's trying to sleep next to you, and you will not sleep well. I did not sleep well, but she was so cute. I couldn't like move her, so it was like, okay, I guess I'm here. Yeah, the fact it keeps me locked in her basement and pays me in Skittles and Slim Jims. Yep. Wait, Shroudus, do you like the sour Skittles or the regular Skittles more? Skittles! I love that video. Skittles! Just dude screaming. It's funny because it's loud. You walk up to the ball game, you're like just hanging out, watching like people run around the field, and then you just hear some guy yell, "Skittles!" And you look over, it's the Skittles salesman hawking his wares. That should be a D&D character, the Skittles salesman. Selling his sugar plums. I fucking love sour Skittles. Yeah. Yeah, I like sour Skittles more than regular Skittles. I don't know if that's a strange thing to say. When are we starting our lifelong D&D campaign? It's already started. We've already been putting points into our stats and stuff since the day we were born. I think I need like a stat reset though. I kind of like I kind of invested a little too much in, I think, in one particular stat. One that I may be working on right now. Yeah, if I had to go back, I would put a couple more stats in music, I think. Just for funsies. But otherwise, it's fine. Like, I wish I had learned how to use Vocaloid when I was a kid, when I was, like, actually, like, super interested in learning how to do that, but then, like, my dreams were crushed when I realized, like, oh shit, I don't have the right kind of computer. So I never learned how to use Zutao or how to mix or anything like that. And the funny thing is, I actually got into a music school, like, for when I applied in high school, like, to like, go into an academy. I did, like, make it into a music school. I didn't bother attempting to apply for art, because I thought I wasn't good enough at the time. But I probably could have gotten in. If I got in for music, I probably could have gotten in for art, too. This is why you don't doubt yourself. Because then I went through the hell that was a math and science school. I was so miserable. I was so miserable. But hey, then I learned how to, like, code very basic visual novels. And if I didn't do that, maybe I wouldn't have gone to, like, the major that I did. I like thinking about those hypotheticals of, like, what if I did this one thing differently, which affected me for a long time. I didn't get enough level up points. I spread the two. I got into music and art and got good at neither. No! No, you're good at both. I like to think that, like our skill tree is probably the wackiest looking thing ever. Like, just in general, like the average human being skill tree. Like if we were in a video game. Because nobody like goes in trying to optimize their shit for the most part. They just do whatever works for them at the time. And it's not like we have a min-maxing guide to our stats, because there are no stats really, other than like go get a job as a doctor or a lawyer. And I'm sure that's working out very well for those people right now. Even like engineers are having trouble finding jobs. Yeah, those student loans are probably looking pretty rough. I am so thankful that I don't have student loans. begging my brain to be normal right now. Why, you ask? Well, it's been replaying that one McElroy brothers clip where it's like, I think dogs should vote. And I'm like, okay. Alright. Cool. Universal suffrage. No, this is the hard part because I never know where to go from here, so I'm gonna just start painting over everything. So I kind of want to do one more multiply layer. Me when I lock in, literally. Literally. I also forgot, like, there was something I wanted to say, but I completely forgot what it was, so I just, like, let it be. I wish I could, like, figure out ways to keep myself talking during stream, but sometimes I just kind of, like, go quiet and just keep working on things. I'm not very good at the entertainment part of streaming, which is streaming itself, which means I'm bad at streaming. I'm just a little guy. I need to get one of those, like, book clips, you know, like how there's, like, the Japanese stationery things, and they're like, oh yeah, like, here's all of the stationery awards for, like, 2026, and I'm like, wait a minute, 2026 has only been around for, like, a couple months now, for, like, 3 months, which also sounds weird when I say that. So how do they know? How do they know the best stationery awards for 2026? Anyways, I saw there was this thing that, like, it's like a book clip to keep your book open and like a book stand. I really need one of those because I've been like using like I've been using a binder clip to keep my books open when I need them for reference, and it's kind of damaging the books. Yeah, I've amassed quite the nice library of art books. I'm very happy with it, actually, because, like, it feels like a representation of my tastes and what I find interesting. But I do regret not buying. There was, like, a thing on, like, the design aspects of Alphonse Mucha, and I was like, oh, I don't have enough money to buy both the art book and the design book, and so I only bought one. I should have just like went into credit card debt to buy that other book. Just kidding. Yeah, the stationery scene is crazy. Like, are people actually using all of that stuff? Like, legitimately? Like, on a day-to-day basis? And I see people journaling, and I'm like, wow, that looks really intense. And so I'm like, I don't journal. I've thought about journaling just to, like, remember things better. Because I don't remember shit. I have terrible memory, like, terrible short-term memory, but I have good long-term memory. So I remember things from, like, my childhood, sometimes. And then... But I can't remember what I did last week. No, I actually can't remember what I did last week. I tried thinking about it, and I don't remember. It almost makes me feel like I'm, like, not even alive sometimes. Like, because I'm like, oh, well, I should remember these things that I did. But I don't. And so it makes me kind of feel like this, without my, like, short-term memory, it feels like I'm not living, per se, because I don't remember the things that I did. Like, I went to Katsucon, and I just like, I was like, oh, that was okay, I guess. And I just couldn't remember anything noteworthy from the time. And I was like, damn, that sucks. But apparently I wasn't the only one that happened to. So maybe it wasn't my fault, it was Katsucon's fault, who knows. Whew. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, no, I do remember what I ate last, but it's just, I don't know. I just don't remember things. It's really weird. And it's really weird because, like, you know, like memories and like a little bit of like your nature, I guess, like the thing that you're born with, like informs like who you are as a person. But if you can't remember the majority of the shit that happened to you, like, is like, I guess you're not like the fullest version of yourself because you can't remember everything. I don't know. Like, I'm sure amnesiacs like have like instances where they have to like grapple with the fact like, oh, maybe I'm not the same person that I used to be just because I don't remember these things that happened to me. And that, sometimes I wonder about that for myself because it's like I don't remember most of the shit that happens to me. So it's like, okay. I don't know. Existential crises on stream. Maybe that's like just compartmentalization, like everything is stressing me out and making me sad, so I don't remember it. And then I'm okay, because I don't remember it. Yippee! And actually, the thing that I was talking about is pretty like related to 100 line, and like the second scenario ending, where I don't know if you guys care about 100 line spoilers. I don't know if you're gonna play it, but if you are, I would definitely advise to not listen to me right now, like because I'm about to spoil like a pretty major plot point of the game. Just let me know if you want me to shut up. But it like the memories thing is very important. A very important plot point. Hold on. How many emails am I going to get today? Jesus Christ. And, like, none of them are relevant. Like, I don't care about any of these emails. This song will play at, like, at the end of the game. Like, at the end of every, or most endings. And then it'll be either the most, like, fucking soul-crushing thing you've ever, like, witnessed. Or it's the fucking, like, like, silliest shit you've ever seen. Like, The mood whiplash is like actually insane. Between this and Carousel, the other ending song, oh, ooh, ouch, ooh, ouchie, ouchie. I think you're right, actually. I think you're right. I think you're actually right, and also Nikkei music all of a sudden. And do you remember when I said that I can't remember anything? That might be the reason why. That might be the reason why. I can't remember shit. We're gonna let this play because I do like this song. My eyes are spin like dice. Do not hesitate. It's time for the jackpot. Owie. Wait, did you save second scenario for last? Ouch. Also, hello. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yep. That. Ow. Wow. And the concept of like Takumi having to go through all of these other endings just to finally like learn the truth later is. Whew. Ouch. And you know what? You know what? I think I would do the exact same thing as him. I think I would also doom the timeline by trying to go back in time. Alright, what to listen to next? Hopefully that's something that does not have ads in it. I'll just go back to the 100-line music. Whatever. Okay, okay. Okay, I just got recommended Eito Outski voice lines in English, and it's like an hour and 23 minutes long. That's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Also, I assume that you're from the Taku-A server, but I don't know who you are because because I don't recognize the username. I may be stupid. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hello. Hi. Hello. Yeah, there was like a something that I sent in like my Discord server. It's like Marshmallow, the little like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yummy monster, and that's how I feel every day whenever I say hello to somebody. That's what I think that I probably sound like. Hello, hi, all the time, because I'm always saying hi to people at work. So I feel like that I'm just like this annoying thing that says hello all the time. And then people, and then I get confused as to why people think that I'm friendly. Because I don't perceive myself as such. Eito's has the most views. Beautiful. That is peak. That is literally peak. Peak and true. Peak and true. Actually, okay, so I kind of want to show a picture of Marshmallow, but then I'll like, oh wait, I still have the photo of the body pillow pulled up now that I think about it. It's like Marshmallow jump scare, but we already had Eito Atsuki like body pillow jump scare. We're gonna do it again. Oh wait, no, this is not the body pillow. This is just the. Okay. Never mind. We did have it earlier though. Earlier on in the stream. I love that body pillow. He is so comfy. He's the only character to have over 10k views! 10k views! Oh my god! Takumi... Okay, Eito really is the mascot of 100 Line. It's not Tire. Also, I'm giving him a little forehead shine because I think it's Moe. Nobody cares about that fucking robot, dude. Also, I don't think that he's really a mascot. He's more of like a character in and of himself. He looks like a mascot, but he is not. Yes, Sirehu. He has so much merch. Big and greedy. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it kind of makes sense because, like, it's not like they make Sirei to be very likable, and they kill him, like, immediately. In Route 2, so, or I'm sorry, Route 0, on day 2. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. It's like, in that initial playthrough, it's not like you get, it's not like you get attached to him, and it's not like you want to be attached to him either, because he's terrible. He's terrible. I mean, all the characters in the game are terrible, but he is like the anti-Eito Aotsuki, so... There's not a lot of likable qualities. Except for his interactions with Shion. That's the only likable qualities I'd say he has. Yeah. Very true. It does have a banger theme, though. On Spotify, it's the most listened to song of the soundtrack. Yeah. I like Comedy Route. I think it's funny. Also, like, Jay Rincon as Takumi has some insane line reads in that route. The voice acting does carry that route, yeah. You will be cursed forever. I don't know, there's just the way that he says that. Yeah, it would be funnier if Eito was there. He's so... That guy... What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with him? We know what's wrong with him. But, like, he's so funny. Like, he doesn't have to do all that, but he does anyway. What a guy. And his insane crash out in Route 0 at the end, like J95 is so... It's so funny because it's like, you can tell he was waiting for that. He's been waiting so long to just unleash everything. He's just like, I'm so fucking tired of you people. Also, the line read in Casual with the, when Takumi and Eito are LARPing in the cage. It's so funny to me. Because it's like an audiobook, like, esque, like, narration. I don't know, there's something about it that is just really funny to me. He starts monologuing. When does he not, though? The yapper. Literally the yapper. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Fell for it again. And Takumi just like crashing out like internally about the fireworks is just so. He's like, yeah, we're best friends. We're like I think the term was Shinyu and the Japanese like narration or voice acting. And I'm like, wow, he really didn't have to say all of that, but he did. What a guy. Heterophobic Eito. Poor Nozomi. She doesn't deserve half the shit that happens to her, in my opinion. She should be allowed to crash out too, I think. Not just Eito. I'm glad she's also allowed to be like, yeah, I'm glad she's allowed to be like grossed out by Takumi too. Like if my imaginary friend came to life and then like started like projecting weird things on me that were completely imaginary, I would be kind of weirded out too. Actually, I can't really say too much on that because I haven't played other Kodaka games. But I'm glad she's allowed to be grossed out by Takumi, and I think that makes it even more moe. Also, I don't really mention this in the server very much, but I do really like Nozoe. Because they're both so similar, but for some reason, well, for obvious reason, Eito can't, like, relate to her, and only uses the things that they have in common as ways to, like, benefit himself, I guess. Like, he knows everything, and yet, like, he's like, yeah, I could be sympathetic, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Because it doesn't benefit me to do so. Yeah, it is kind of disappointing that they don't interact all that much. It's because if they did, then then Eito would like understand that like humanity has like other like I guess quote unquote redeeming features, I guess, without like Takumi being in the mix, and they would just they wouldn't need Takumi. In my opinion. Like, Eito is fascinated by Takumi because he is able to, like, know everything prior to everything happening, and then, like, you know, I don't know. They'd be too powerful. Yeah, they would be too powerful. I think the line where, like, Eito's like, I need to know more about Takumi when he's talking to Sirei in the cage is really, that's really moe-ful. The insane medfet that would go on between the two would be earth-shattering. I wish Ava was a character that, like, we actually got to see, like, for who she is, as opposed to her brainwashed form. Like, in the rare instances where we actually get to see who she is, it's, like, it's very interesting. Like she's, like, an actual person, and then, obviously, then she just becomes a prisoner of war. And that's the point, because, you know, we're not supposed to see her as a person. Damn you, Kodaka. Why did the decisions that you make in the story make sense? Even though I want to see, like, these other characters have screen time. I want to know more about the commanders. Yeah. Obviously it's intentionally, but I would like to know more. I hate when I get to this point of the drawing, because it's like, at this point I could stop, but it's not, like, clean enough. Yeah, I do agree. I like Moko and Takemaru, but, like, and the twins, yeah, but, like, it's just they really don't get that much attention. Especially in the case of, like, Ima and Kako, and how, like, they do have instances where, like, their codependence is, like, addressed, but, like, it's not in a way where Ima, like, shows character development for the most part. It's more he just allows things to happen, but still, like, maintains the power in the relationship, as opposed to Kako, like, being okay to have her own decisions, but it's only because Ima allows it to happen. Yeah. I like Moko a lot, she's cute, and Moko Nozo is really cute as well. I need more Yuri. Ooh. Honestly, yeah, I agree. Yes, I agree. I agree 100%. I 100% agree with you. I agree. I agree. Takumi is such a bum. I hate that guy. So true, so true. Thank you. Hi. We're talking about 100 line. I love yapping about 100 line, and there's so much to yap about, honestly. I'm so glad this game has so much content. I want to play Mystery, but to kind of figure out what the fuck's going on with that. Because I have, like, no context as to what's going on with that. I have not played SF either. No, I actually haven't played a whole lot of routes. Mostly because I watched Key play a lot of the routes that, like, I haven't played. So I don't remember which routes I have played and which ones I haven't. Play 100 line, give give $60 more to Kodaka, please. He kinda deserves it. He kinda cooked. Along with, everyone else who wrote on the game. It's like, there's such a long list of writers. Oh, it's on sale! Oh my gosh, you should totally buy it. No, I'm kidding. I think it's funny whenever they do the sale, because they just put like the sale sticker on like Takemi's head. It's really funny. A little tomato for sale. I love free time. Takemi, speech bubble. I love free time. I love napping and movies. Speaking of which, I woke up, like, really craving popcorn. I had a dream that I got popcorn out of a vending machine. Free time is permanently stuck in my head. Yeah. Yeah, but at work there is no vending machine that gives me popcorn, so it was a very odd dream. Yeah, I want movie theater popcorn. I want, like, the type of popcorn that's gonna make my, like, arteries clog. So not the popcorn that comes out of the bag. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. I don't use a lot of safe brushes. I mostly use like the default brushes. But when I do use like safe brushes, I have like a backup folder for them, just in case. Yeah, I'd be freaking out too. Not my screen tone brushes. He looks so peeled when I take the line art off. Peeled. I'm so glad that I have a day off this week. I had to call out for a doctor's appointment. But, like, I feel tired. And last week I was also tired. And on Friday I left a lot of work for myself on Monday, knowing that I would have to pick up the slack that way. But I couldn't do it on Friday. I just couldn't. I was so dead inside. I went home and I slept. Peeled Eito Aotsuki. I was trying to think of a fruit to compare him to, and I couldn't think of anything. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Should really work on this flower. It's looking pretty rough. Hmm. I'm getting kind of distracted. I don't think I've saved this whole time. Maybe I should do that. I've been kind of obsessed with playing Pocopia lately, and it's been cutting into my 100-line time. I need to reclaim 100-line time. But at the same time, I don't play video games all that much, really. I mostly just spend all my time drawing or working. Or both. Yay! Yay, more 100-line. It's really hard for me to spend time, like, playing video games. I feel like I should be doing something else. So I can only play for maybe like an hour or two at a time. Which takes forever for routes, obviously. Mm-hmm. I think the nice thing about like how I personally try to use social media is that I mostly use it just to connect with people, like using Discord and stuff. I don't use like Twitter and Instagram that much, unless I'm like just looking at art. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's so much. Good. Save yourself. Yep. Yeah. I think I'm just getting old. Like, it just doesn't interest me as much as it used to. The social media, I mean. I just want to spend all my time drawing or like hanging out with people. Hello, hi. What are you up to today? How are you doing? Oh shit, I'm sorry that an incident happened there. I'm glad that you're just hanging out now though. Yay. I was actually thinking about ending stream soon because I'm getting kind of hungry. Kind of hungry. Popcorn. I want popcorn. Yeah, but I want to like do a little bit more work on this before I leave. Or maybe I just need to let it sit for a little bit before I make any other changes. I think that's probably the case. Yeah, that's probably the case. Okay, well, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat food now. Yeah, food is good. Okay. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goose wave. Bye-bye. Come on. Goose wave. Goose wave. Emote. Goose wave. Bye!